Prepare to lace up your cleats and strap on your helmet as Madden NFL 21 returns for another year with some new direction and a lot of the same issues. While the gameplay seems a bit faster and responsive, and the visuals are the best the series has seen with detailed player faces and better lighting reflections, the gameplay is still hampered by legacy issues. Perfectly timed AI quarterback passes and plays that seem scripted still remain. It still seems like an unfair advantage. Defensive pressure and coverage, despite the newly added defensive line moves, are still ineffective.
Bit him again.
And able to find Green. And he's going to get this deep out of Carolina.
Madden NFL 21 still seems to find ways to randomly even the odds. This is heightened even more by creating highlight reel material just to rub it in. Superstar X Factors were introduced last year, which created a comic book element to the game and helped separate the premier players from the rest. Version 2.0 further pushes this, and these players go out of their way to show just how much an advantage they have. Players like Lamar Jackson and Christian McCaffrey are absolute menaces, and you can expect these two to be used online a lot. To help further that aspect, the running game is more overpowered this year. The offensive line looks to push the defense far and away and give a clear indicator of what hole to hit. Some plays will be shut down, but you will see a lot more bigger runs on the inside this year. Catch logic also seems to be less consistent this year. There seems to be more drop passes. Some of these drop passes look like clear catches, and others the receivers don't even make a play on it. But then you'll have a play like this for Mike Evans in double coverage. Online head-to-head remains fairly limited with quick matches and a laggy experience. The hesitancy when playing online is enough to throw you off. EA still uses the competitive gameplay option to find strange ways to even the odds. Franchise mode returns, but it is literally the same thing. The social media movement for #FixFranchiseMode did catch the attention of EA. The team has vowed to make changes over the course of this year since Madden is now considered a live service. More seems to be in the plans for Madden 22. The mode has fallen completely stale, and for those who buy Madden to do this traditional mode are best to wait to see what is implemented. Strangely, Ultimate Team didn't really get any updates either. The moneymaker for EA introduced a new Rivals mode. This still equates to grinding for cards and accomplishing challenges. The mode does allow you to play with the player you're trying to unlock. Cards will continue to get better and better throughout the year until you're forced to do the exact same thing next year. What is new to Madden NFL 21 is the Yard. This arcade mode is focused on replicating backyard football with a 6-on-6 style that can be played with 3 friends. You will create an avatar and deck them out with swag that can be unlocked just from playing the game. Playing on both sides of the ball is a good concept, as you will choose a prototype to model your player after. Prototypes can be leveled up, but the grind is real here too. It is also loaded with initial challenges, so you can't just jump into the mode and play other people. The problem is the Yard doesn't feel like a true arcade experience. It's not any faster than regular Madden gameplay. There's no exciting announcer, pacing just feels off, and the entire mode is drowned out by the game's soundtrack. Even big hits don't feel big because the sound is flat. Many of the issues that plague the regular gameplay are prevalent here. The team did add new animations that are noticeable, but it still feels like a new way to incorporate microtransactions. Face of the franchise also returns with a new narrative. Your avatar will carry over to the mode as Madden continues with implementing narrative-based gameplay. The mode, once again, serves as a tutorial for the game. You will start by creating the high school you played for, and eventually move into college where you choose a few real NCAA teams. From here, you hit the combine and start working challenges in the NFL. The narrative is solid enough, albeit with some plot holes. The mode is filled with cameos, but the voice acting is really good across the board. There is some decent chemistry here. The team did manage to make the mode longer, but very lazily. Your avatar can play quarterback, running back, or wide receiver. The problem is that you will play full games. Much like the Yard, these games are longer than they should be. Why should we have to play defense? If we wanted to play as a high school or college team, they should be selectable. I started caring more about how dominant my defenses were, as the difficulty is a pushover. There is no stat tracking or leveling of your avatar. Face of the franchise makes me long for a modern NCAA game every time. Madden NFL 21 seems to be geared towards a younger audience. Gone are the days of the passionate and dramatic NFL that has been replaced with celebrations and highlight reels. If you're a fan of the direction of the series, then the slight improvements here will be appreciated. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and head over to Hardcore Gamer for the full written review.